A lot of work, but...
Check. Hold on. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another TCR podcast with your boy Impro Mando and the one and only...
Lily Bay.
We are reporting live from beautiful Tampa, Florida. Beautiful 68 degrees outside. I feel like this weather right now is so freaking perfect.
Oh, yeah.
Feels so good. You can wear like a little hoodie, a little jacket, no pasa nada.
It's not really cold. Or you can wear a t-shirt.
You can wear a t-shirt, you wear some shorts like me, and no pasa nada.
Mando's been with shorts and a sweater all this week. It's a
I love
total
it.
Florida thing, right? Did you know that?
Is it?
That the shorts and a sweater is like a Florida thing.
That is true.
And
some
flip-flops.
sandals,
Yeah.
Such a Florida look. But I changed my look, babe. What do you think?
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. When you first pulled up on me, if you guys saw the little TikTok that we did, I was shook. I was shook because I don't know, it's something different, so I didn't expect that to come from you. But now that you've had it for a few days, I got used to it really quick.
Yeah, I love that. Go ahead, sorry.
Sorry, it's a little minor change,
Yeah,
but
it's
it made
minor.
it made a difference for sure. But
Yeah, it
nothing
is
too
minor.
drastic.
We just shaved down the beard a little on the sides, and the mustache kind of made it a little more pointy.
Estilo italiano, chiquillo.
I feel like it gives me a different vibe. Not about young, it's more like a different hip style. I don't know. It just gives me a different vibe. I do feel a little different. That's why I'm wearing the shade today. I'm like, you know what? Let's change it up on the podcast too. No pasa nada. So that's what I'm doing right now. You know?
So, do you like it though?
Yeah, I like it. I don't know
More
how,
than your other one?
I think so.
Okay.
It gives me a cleaner look. The only thing I'm worried about is that once it grows out, then what? You know, not grows out, in 2-3 days, you know how my shit grows out right away.
Yeah.
I wonder what's that gonna look like, you know? But
I feel like it'll be easy to maintain. It's just like a V, no?
Yeah, just
or something.
clean this up and...
Yeah, the thing is that Mando struggles a lot with his hair because he's a hairy ass man. I ain't even gonna lie, but his hair grows back so fast, so he gets very irritated that he'll only stay looking clean for 2 days,
Yeah.
3
It
days
sucks, man.
max.
It
After that,
sucks.
no mas. I've been telling him to get laser hair removal on his cheekbones or something, but he don't listen to me.
I literally have to go at least once a week to the barbershop. At least once. At least. And that's already hard. For a man to go at least once a week, that's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But ideally, twice a week to look this clean.
Yeah,
you know?
every 4 days he has to be there. 5 days max. And you guys might be saying, pinche exagerado. But Mando's hair grows back fast.
Be
And
looking rough.
we create a lot of content, so I want him to feel his best. You know, even though I tell him you're fine, you know, but no, he needs a haircut. So.
Yeah, my boy Supersonic says this all the time. Pretty much, you look how you feel and you feel how you look. So it's very important to look good all the time. And now I'm starting to get a haircut on Mondays. So it just kicks my week off perfectly. So enough about me.
I need to start doing my hair every week then.
Enough about me. What's any updates with you? Anything going on? Anything fun, interesting?
Honestly, I mean, right now I had to go pick up my niece from school, my cousin's daughter, mi prima hermana's daughter, because my prima's having her baby 3 weeks before the due date.
Shout out Nayeli.
Shout out to Nayeli. So yeah, I have my niece with us here. She's actually watching a little movie. Le di a little bit of popcorn. We gave her some food. I told her if she watches the whole movie, that we'll give her some ice cream when she behaves. She's already 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah. But from here, we can literally, you guys can't hear, but we can hear.
Yeah.
Mando can see her from where he's sitting at. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys can't hear though
Nah, I don't think
the
so.
movie in the
I
background.
can't hear it on my headphones, so I think we're good. But
Okay.
episode,
But yeah, that's my only update, honestly, right now.
okay. Episode
Oh,
124.
wait. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I do have another update. You guys, I lost some weight.
Oh, sheesh. Wait. Where is it? Hey.
Me and Mando. So basically, we had gained a little bit from Mexico.
Some happy weight, let's say.
You
right?
know, but it wasn't
The
too
fair.
much. Sometimes I don't even like talking about it because it's very minimal. It's 3 pounds, you know. But for anyone that has ever been on a weight loss journey, you know that the last 20 pounds are always the hardest to lose. So losing the last 3, the last 2, the last whatever, it is very hard. So just in case you wanted to know, Mando did too. But these last, I'm doing a 21-day detox, and the last 2 weeks, I was going in hard when it comes to like my food intake, at least, and that's what's most important. It's 80% what you eat. You don't even have to go to the gym. As long as you eat healthy, you're gonna see a significant change in your weight. So me and Mando can attest to that, because look at us, 2 weeks in, I lost like 3 pounds.
Yeah.
And Mando like
6.
6.
Yes.
Wait, did I lose 3 or did he say 5 or 4?
I think 5 for you.
See, I don't even know.
Yeah, but honestly, like weight, we say it all the time, but it's honestly true. Weight does not matter.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You know, but
the number on the scale, at least.
I did see a post, right? Like, I actually saw it today. It was saying like, I'm gonna mess this up. It was saying how eating clean, right? Eating clean, working out, and just being so, you know, by the book about your weight loss and all that. It's so boring, right? It gets tiring, right? Mm-hmm. But then the sentence below that, and so is going to the doctor, so is looking into the mirror, not feeling so great. That's tiring too. So just pick one. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, let me keep echándole ganas. Because I feel good right now. I feel good. I feel like any t-shirt, anything that I have upstairs I could wear. So, you know, enough about us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the update. I feel I don't have nothing else. We were almost going to LA this weekend, pero no se pudo ser. And things happen for a reason. I mean, look, my cousin's going into labor and stuff.
You don't want to miss that.
Yeah.
You want to be there as close as possible.
Correct.
Can you imagine, babe, cuando nos toque a nosotros?
What? Oh my God. Oh my God. Today. Oh my God. We were talking about it today, right?
That's crazy, right? Mm-hmm. It's going to be, I mean, for the people back at home that have kids and take them to school and all that. I mean, you get used to it. You get used to it, just like getting used to having animals at the house and things like that. But
it becomes a new routine for sure.
Different. It's definitely life changing. Like,
oh yeah,
your goals probably change. Mm-hmm. Your daily changes for sure.
Definitely.
And we see it all the time. I mean, we're surrounded with kids and moms and
families.
Como le echan ganas. It's so hard.
I give everyone props, because even though like we are, let's say, we are ready. We are, you know, we're good. We have a roof over our head, food on the table. Gracias a Dios, you know, we're ready for it to happen. But even with us being ready, we're not ready. Does that make sense? Like, we're ready, but we're not ready. Like, because we know that it's not that easy, right? Like, we know that it's going to take some time to get used to that new routine, and that for a little bit, you kind of lose yourself sometimes. And you know, I know it comes with a lot. So I'm always praising families, moms, dads out there for doing the damn thing, because it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. But I'm ready.
All that will be, you know, we'll start planning after November, after the wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
hopefully we get pregnant fast and back to back.
Like, back to back, get it over with. But that's what everyone says.
Oh my God.
You're like, you have the first one, you're like, nah, fuck that. I ain't doing this no more.
I don't want it to get to the fuck that. I want to be like, fuck it, let's do it. Yeah. Second one.
Get it over with.
Third one.
But talking about the wedding, a couple people hit me up and they're a little worried. They're talking about the Mexican president, Claudia, is now requiring Americans to take out a visa to visit Mexico, right?
Okay.
So I had to do a little research. I had to figure this out for our invites and for the future to see what's going on, you know? So they come to me and ask me, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out once I get there, but we got to figure it out. So I did a little research, and people that are currently traveling right now, you don't need it. I mean, she put that out, and quien sabe if it's going to pass or not. But right now, you don't need it unless you're staying over 180 days in Mexico currently, right? You're already paying for a travel visa in your flight. So I don't know if you've seen that before. When you book a flight online,
sometimes it shows you.
It shows you there. But sometimes, like when you book in these super duper, let's say cheaper airlines, like let's say Volaris, they give you like $60 flight, and then on top of that, you gotta, once you check out, you pay for that visa there. So they make it look super cheap, but you're already paying it. But most flights to Mexico already have that included. So just so you know, so that's already there. So that's a research I did. Pretty much what I'm trying to get at is that currently we do not need a visa to visit Mexico. things might change, but as of February 26th today, we do not need one. So just so you guys know, don't
Unless
worry.
you're staying over 180 days.
Unless, yep. As of now, not necessary. You have to, and then once she does, you have to request a visa and wait for it. So hopefully nothing crazy like that goes down. I don't know how long it's going to take, but as of now, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry, guys. No pasa nada. We'll figure it out, even if we got to rent a whole bus and drive to Mexico, right?
Yeah. On Instagram, I went ahead and asked everyone to ask us questions because this podcast is for you guys. So we could let you guys know what we think about something, what updates we have. So
okay.
That's what I have for you guys. It's been a while. It's some hot questions, let's say.
Okay.
I love this question. This is the last question that was asked, babe. How do you keep your relationship alive? Tips and stories. Please get deep into it. How do we keep our relationship spicy or alive or happy? I think I want to go first, right quick.
Okay.
This is a quick little hack.
Say less, honey.
That someone taught me that we saw. A power hug is just so fucking good lately.
Shout out
what is
to
a power
Elias.
hug, babe?
It's basically when you're just feeling a little down or stressed, or you just need like that, them cortisol levels to go down. Just look at your other and just be like, can I get a power hug? Or just, you call it whatever you want. A hug, a power hug, a smooch hug, a love hug.
And sometimes you could feel a bullshit hug versus like, no, like get in. Like, let's get a good hug.
So we've been doing that a lot lately since we heard about it. I even want to do a power kiss, babe.
Ooh, can we do a power hug right now? Nah, we'll do it on the break. I will do it on the break. That's a good one.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one that we started doing. Oh, wait, it's my turn now?
Yeah.
How do we keep our relationship alive? That's what she said?
Yeah.
It is very hard for us, I'm not going to lie, because we are always super busy. We live a day at a time, an event at a time. You know, people like, I'll use an example. People ask me like, what are you going to wear to Duelo next month? And I'm like, girl.
Wait.
I don't even know what I'm wearing this weekend to a wedding that I have, you know, like and I came to a conclusion. It's because we have like due dates every day. So imagine having a project that's due every single day.
Every day, yes.
Every day. So you're not focused on the project a month from now, or for example, our wedding that's way over there.
Which we are though.
Yeah. We have to make time for that. And we honestly haven't, barely any. So that's why it becomes hard for Mondo and I to like, okay, what are we going to do? What should we do like to keep us alive? Or what do we do? Yeah. Honestly, we don't do much. 1,000% we don't do much. Yes or no? Right? I feel like, and I've said it before, like if you get with somebody that you guys have a lot in common, same goals, then you're going to understand, like in our situation, that there's going to be times where right now we're hustling, we're pushing. There's a lot of work and it's okay. Yeah. As long as you both understand, right? But if you get with somebody who doesn't see eye to eye with you on a lot of things, then that's when the problems start. You know, like, oh my God, you're always working, or you never pay attention to the family, or I need you to be here more. I need you to be with the kids more. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I feel like it has a lot to do with the person you get with to begin with, right? So yeah, right now we really don't do much other than the power hugs. Yeah. We don't go out to dates right now. We haven't gone to like a cute dinner. We didn't do nothing Valentine's, like, and that's okay.
That's true though. Like for other relationships, that's huge.
Oh my God, it's such a big deal if something doesn't happen.
Damn, that's crazy.
But Mondo and I are at a point where we're focusing on pushing right now, right? And but recently, well, no, fucking Adriana told me a long time ago. She said, or was it Juani? Or I think both of them. They both randomly told me that you have... Oh, and then Cynthia at the warehouse. Sorry.
Okay, three.
And then
Let's
Cynthia
say three.
at the warehouse reminded me.
Validated it.
Yeah. We have to... that we have to celebrate every little moment. Okay. Like all the small things that happen. All the small wins. We have to celebrate. Elias said it too. Right? So I feel like once I heard Cynthia and Elias say it, it reminded me of Adriana telling me. It reminded me of Juani telling me. And I'm like, damn, we never do that. Like, for example, well, we talked about weight. I hit my goal weight. I didn't do nothing. I didn't even say like, oh, let me go have the meal that I've been wanting for so long. Or, let me go celebrate.
Like your favorite coffee or something.
Let me go celebrate. Yeah, never. Or let's say I finished or we hit I'm about to hit 300K on TikTok. I just hit 300K and go about my day. It's never like a celebration, right?
Damn, we're not giving that advice then.
Wait, I'm getting there. So, recently, I'm doing this 21-day detox, right? And I remembered this whole conversation that I've had with different people. And I'm like, okay, at 21 days, I'm going to go celebrate. Like, even if it's to go to a cute brunch or to a dinner or something. So, I would say for you guys to start celebrating all your small wins, milestones, and all of that good stuff as a couple too, right? Not only like personal goals. So
yeah, I mean, that's something we have to work on. So that's very important.
That's why I'm saying it out loud because I thought about it. You kind of knew that I wanted to do something, but I'm telling you right now, honey, like that. Or for example, when the Cruda Realidad hits the next milestone, let's do this.
What is our next milestone? We got to find out.
Exactly, because we're always so busy with our day-to-day that we never, ever celebrate small wins.
That's true.
Ever, at all. Or like when we got engaged, we didn't go take engagement pictures.
That's true.
We just got
100%.
engaged, Wow. Our anniversaries come, it's just another day. Like we're always so busy, it's just another day. But us slowing down and celebrating, whether it's even like getting a little bottle of wine at the house, or like going to a cute dinner. Yeah, because I always tell myself, the thing is that I've always struggled with weight loss, right? Or my weight, because I gain weight very easily. And because of that, I never want to plan to go to dinners. Like, no, unless it's somebody's birthday and they randomly make dinners, then I'll go. But for me and Mando to go check out all these new spots, never. I'm just like, oh, one day, we'll go for somebody's birthday. But realistically, a lot of our friends don't celebrate their birthdays. Or if they do, they won't go to the type of restaurants that I want to go check out. Obviously, it's their birthday. So we'll end up like at Rocco's Tacos or something random like that. So because of that, all of this made me realize, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to wait on that. I'm going to start celebrating our small milestones and I'm going to start going out, which is something that will keep our relationship alive, like fun. And let's go do this.
Like we're looking forward to stuff.
Or like the other day, one of the guys from our run club, he was like, last Saturday. I was like, what are you doing today? And he's like, oh, I'm going to go to, what was it?
Montura? No.
Mount Dora in Florida. And I was like, what is Mount Dora? I've never heard that. Super cute little town known for whatever, just for the day. And I literally thought to myself, like, we don't do that no more. We used to do that.
Like random adventures and...
Yeah, like, what are we doing this weekend? Like, oh, nothing. Like, don't get me wrong. I love being home. You love being home. But we used to love doing little things like that too. So that's another little way of trying to keep your relationship advice. Don't stop doing it. We said it before. What got you to where you're at right now? Right. Like your little date, celebrating every little milestone. So with that said, I want you to plan a little weekend trip to St. Augustine.
Okay.
Because we've never gone together.
I like that. Like...
Random.
It doesn't have to be this weekend, but
it could be this weekend. What the hell are we doing other than sitting at home and me cleaning all day? Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I kind of went into it, but you wanted me to go into it.
No, yeah. Next question would be, I feel like we get this one asked a lot, but we suck at it because it doesn't really happen in our relationship, but we've been in other relationships and we see a lot of other relationships. So I think we could touch on it. Handling disagreements and arguments. How do you guys do it?
I don't know. I feel like we're me. If I don't like something, I don't let it pile up. I tell them from the get-go to like nip it in the butt. I'm very big on that because I don't want for it to pile up on me and I just lose it one day and go off.
And
even
though
you're
bitching
happens.
About like 6 million other things that happen, but you're not really focused on what you're trying to fix.
Yeah. So what happens? I mean, I'm going to be 1,000% honest. Mando and I don't ever argue where we're like yelling at each other, like mad at each other for a day or like none of that, or him sleeping on the couch. Never has happened, right?
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. But there comes times where, let me see, the typical things that happens in a relationship. For example, I have a little area where we put our rain boots at, and our mudding boots and our boots for the cows.
Yeah.
Right. And I bought it, and I told Mando, babe, the shoes go here, the shoes go here, the shoes go here, the shoes go here. And for some reason, he always leaves them on the side. Like if the thing's right here for you to sit him, he puts him here. He puts him here. He puts him there. So and did you ever catch that I do tell you nicely? Because he only gets mad when I get mad. Like, I'll get mad like, babe, really? Like, what the fuck? I've told you a million times to put him up here, and you keep putting him down here. And by that point, I'm already mad because I've already told him a million times before, right? So what do? I literally have to threaten him. I'm going to throw that shit away. I'm going to throw it away because you don't care. And yeah, when he sees me that I get to that point, he's like a little kid, like, oh shit, my bad. She has told me a million times already. But it's only little things like that, right?
Yeah.
Would that be considered? How do we handle that?
Yeah. And how do I handle it, I guess?
Yeah, how do you handle that?
I guess I get to it. I'm like, damn, I did mess up, and I'm gonna fix it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, I do get irritated when you start bitching, but then I come to a realization that there's a reason behind it. But doesn't mean I like it or I enjoy it. But I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, yes.
So now, before, he wouldn't realize that I asked him a million times prior to my point of explosion. I've asked him that I had already asked him 30 million times nicely before. So now when he starts doing something, I'd be like, babe, don't forget, this doesn't go here. I'm asking you nicely right now, so you don't forget. I literally say it like that, so it like stays in his head like, oh shit,
so
she really is.
when you do tell me, I already know that you already told me.
So, but because he's not gonna do it, I'm gonna explode later on, and then I'll be like, remember, I told you nicely, but that's just that's like your typical
woman bitching,
yeah. Like, you know the men leaving their clothes on the floor instead of putting it in the canasta right next to it. But for some women or a lot of people, they'll just like deal with it for the rest of their life.
Yeah.
Right.
Without saying nothing, or
they'll bitch sometimes, but then they stop. Right.
Yeah.
And I learned in one of my classes with it was an ethics class, and for some reason they touched on kids and raising children or whatever, and it said that you don't ever stop. Like, if you
don't give up type deal.
Yeah, like if you want something done, you got to keep saying it, because if not, once you start not saying it, they're gonna think like, oh, she doesn't care no more. And they're going to keep doing it. So that's why I always say it a million times, with hopes that, because everything that I do bitch about as far as like cleaning, it's for the better of the house. Like, Mando has helped me at the beginning. You didn't really do much around the house at all, right? Like, I took care of the whole house.
Other than like the dishes.
And I didn't mind it because, I didn't mind it at all because I genuinely love cleaning. Like, I could spend my weekend cleaning. I don't mind at all, right? But I started noticing that I was getting frustrated because and it took years for me to realize this. I'm like, damn, I'm literally picking up after a child. Like, all day, like, I want to get to a point. I do want to get to a point where I am done cleaning and sit down and like watch TV, go outside with the cows, do something. But I realized a lot of the times I was picking up after Mando, right? Like, little things. And to you guys, it might not be a big deal, but to me, I like my house being clean. So like his hat going somewhere where it doesn't go, his shoes somewhere where it doesn't go. Like, maybe I already did all the big stuff, sweeping, mopping, cleaning. But now I'm picking up after Mando all day. So one day I literally had to be like, look, babe, come follow me. And I think I recorded it. I'm like, you see this? It goes here. You see this? And I made him follow me around the house so he can see how many of his things I had to pick up. And was it a lot or no?
Maybe like 10 things.
And
that's not a lot.
That's not a lot. And imagine that every single day.
Yeah.
Right? So I was like,
but the thing is that that's how you are. So I just gotta know that's your pet peeves or that's something that you don't like. But there's women out there and there's people out there that don't give a fuck. You know, they
don't.
Really,
so then to me, I'm like, damn, I don't know what I would do in that situation. Like, would I stay with you? Like,
they really don't.
Why would I want to be pissed off like that every day? and my man not care about what I said. Crazy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
In my situation, Mando, it takes him a while, but Mando realized like that day that he actually went behind me. It wasn't 10 things. It was way more, by the way. 10 things in one room, maybe. He was like, oh shit, like I never realized that. So now he does pick up after himself, put stuff where it goes. Now, it's not always perfect. He's still, but that's how we handle it. Communicate, like, look, I don't like this. And if he doesn't like something, I want him to tell me, right? Mm-hmm. So how do you handle a disagreement? Because I already said how I do it. But how do you do it? Is there ever a disagreement with me or what?
I try to get my point across, and sometimes we don't see eye to eye, and that's fine. Mm-hmm. But when Lily's really good at understanding and knowing when I'm right, let's say she's like, oh, okay, you're right, and she's quick at it. Instead of fighting and trying to be you're the bigger person. You're like, you're right. And moving on. I think you're really good at that. So,
and I'm good at apologizing.
Oh yeah.
Like if I know,
would you say right away though?
Maybe like a few seconds later, depending on how much I exploded because you left your calzones outside. Like today with the Q-tips outside. Mando has a tendency of grabbing Q-tips, dirty ones, and leaving them all over the house.
Nah,
babe.
No exageras.
Well, okay, maybe like in a month I'll find like 15 Q-tips.
Don't be exagerada.
Anyways.
We don't like people exagerada.
Anyways, today I saw them outside on the floor. I'm like, really, bro?
But we have literally 3 minutes before break and a lot of questions. We got like 4 questions and actually
went into them.
Influencers and what's it called? TikTokers and artists on here. They're asking about them, but we're not going to name no names. I want to get your opinion. And pretty much the question is, what do you think about all these artists getting canceled or are these influencers getting canceled? How do you deal with it? What's your opinion on it? And what do you think they should do? Blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What's your opinion?
I don't believe in cancel culture, unfortunately. At first, I did, not because I ever went through it, but because I would see bigger influencers go through that. I mean, we've seen Jaclyn Hill get canceled, Según, a million times.
And she's back up like
We've
nothing.
seen Jenny 69, Según, get canceled a million times. We've seen Shawty Bay get canceled. And at the end of the day, did anyone ever get canceled? Mm-hmm. No, they're still there. Right. So I don't believe in cancel culture at all. And I've never I kind of went through it a little bit whenever the whole election stuff first started, that people were all mad about people not wanting to say who they voted for, whatever, that whole situation. But honestly, I just ignored it.
Yeah.
I just ignored it. I posted whenever I thought I was ready. Like it's my page, not yours, So I'm really good at ignoring things like that. Do not get to me at all. You guys know I'm very chill, very laid back. Like, girl, I'm still here living my best life, like working, paying my bills, So things like that don't affect me really. But again, I've never
been canceled, let's say.
Gone through like, a big cancel moment, like let's say Jaclyn Hill and Jenny 69 and Shawty Bay. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
But I do feel bad for the people when they're getting canceled if it's for something like minor, right? Because at the end of the day, all these people online, including ourselves, believe it or not, are actual people. Mm-hmm. It is an actual human being. So when you see the trolls on there that are saying things that are not nice, I mean, it's like, one, I would never write anything that's not nice on anyone's page, number one. If I don't like the person, I'm just not going to see him and move on. Yeah. Or like, I'm not going to say who I had blocked, but there's a big a person out there that a lot of people are watching that for me is just like, this is not the type of content that I want to see. And I blocked it a long time ago, right? Until recently that I don't know who was speaking about him or somebody didn't know who it was or something. So I went to go look them up and I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I blocked this person, So I just blocked that, like the negativity type of people that I don't want to see and move on with my life. I don't sit there and watch their stuff and comment like, oh, you suck or oh, you shouldn't be here.
If you don't want to see it, just
Because you got to remember, if you don't like somebody, you commenting or even watching their thing is getting them paid.
Yeah, they're getting views because of you.
So they don't care what you say. They don't care that you have anything negative to say. That negative comment still got them paid.
Right.
Every single comment, like, view gets them paid. So the best thing you could do if you genuinely don't like a certain influencer for whatever reason, person. Just the best thing you do is just block them and move on, because if you even sit there and watch them, they're getting paid, you know?
Yeah. Well,
or like, let's say you don't watch them, but you're watching the Chisme page that's posting about them. It always goes back to the same thing, because that Chisme page is exposing these people to try to cancel them. But at the end of the day, they don't get canceled. They actually get more views because now the Chisme page got all these new people to see the Chisme. All these people want to see who it is. They go back to the actual person, give them all the views, all the comments, more likes, and even more followers. That's so true. If you really don't like somebody, you shouldn't be watching them, nor the Chisme page, nor commenting, because at the end of the day, you're just getting them more money, more richer, you know, and more of a reason to stay on. So yeah, that's just my little tip.
Send it to break, because I think my camera is off at this point.
We're going on break, so we'll be back in 2 seconds.
I wonder if I'm recording. We are back, you guys. Divine Iron Gym brings 50 square feet of equipment and 7,000 feet of recovery spa for women. So you know that what is it? Dick's Sporting Goods that was at the West Shore Plaza?
Uh-huh.
So they're creating that into a woman-only gym.
What?
Game-changing with opening of a 50,000 square foot women only weightlifting gym set to launch this spring.
Dang.
That's huge.
That is big.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
Why? Because you want to go see?
Yeah.
Anything new, Mando wants to go see.
Would you join that woman only gym though?
If I had a friend that was a girl that worked out.
Do you feel like when you go to the gym, you rather it be women only, men only?
I'm not.
Doesn't matter.
I don't care about that. No.
Because there are women out there that are like, I feel weird if there's guys there, or you know.
Yeah, but no, I'm not like that.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this.
I think it's gonna do
gym.
great though, because I know
huge.
that there's a lot of girls that are like a little insecure. They just don't want the attention from men, you know, or rather be just safe in a safe space.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what they do with it. I'm not excited for
I'm gonna join
because the gym is designed for lifters of all levels while fostering a strong, supportive community.
What is it going to be called?
It's called Divine Iron Gym.
Divine. Ooh.
You know, that's what it's going to look like.
I'm going to be like Elias. I don't have 30 million. I just joined Pilates today.
I just noticed
like
that.
A membership.
Tell us all your memberships and all your health things that you really do. Just
my God.
My bad. Because people ask there on the questions.
Yeah. Somebody asked the other day, well, you know, people, the trolls, right? Did you do Ozempic? And I'm like, what the hell? I wish me hubiera salido más barato la chingadera, because so right now I have, we joined gym, and it is pretty expensive, like times.
Like $100 a month, easy.
Times 4 of a normal gym, that's like $20. The reason I did that was one, because my other gym, which I love EOS, pero puta madre, it was never no parking, especially for a mamalona. Yeah, we would literally be circling for like 10 minutes looking for parking every single time. 1 million people per machine. Like, it was just ridiculous. So I thought to myself, like, okay, if I join a gym that's a little more expensive, one, it is going to be less packed, and it is. But two, me van a dar más ganas de ir, because I'm going to be paying this. I've never been the type that had a membership, and like some people, you know how they have a membership and don't use it for like a year? No. I've always used my membership, right? So I pay that. It's like $100 each, me and then Mondo. No visitors, no guests, nothing. It's just one gym, one person.
It's beautiful though. I love that gym.
I do have a personal trainer. She's twice a week, about $60 each session. So it comes out to like $400-$500. I don't even know.
So we're at $600 there.
And then I do have another trainer. I don't know what would I call it, as like a nutritionist. I would call him a nutritionist that I work with. He's the one that I do the 21-day detox with. He's the one that I did the transformation challenge
her drinks
with.
over there.
My drinks over here. So so far monthly, I would say I spend maybe like $300
on
average
product.
On product and to do the transformation challenges, like when I have to buy that stuff.
So
and
where we
to
at
do
by
the,
now?
I don't know.
So that's
4,
500,
5, 6, 7, 8.
roughly $1,000 with gas and
not including like food.
Yeah, not including food.
Wait, I feel like
everyone eats.
and I recently joined Pilates. So I'm gonna be doing Pilates once a week. And luckily the run club is free, honey.
That's true. But all right. It's okay though.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we're not the type anymore, or we never really were, but let's say anymore, to go to the club, spend, random at the bar. Because Lily Bay, when she drinks, guys.
Yeah, I want bottles on deck, honey.
Right. And she goes to these restaurants or these nice bars, and these drinks are $25 a piece. Ain't no $10 drinks at the bar in Soho or some random little spot.
Yeah.
So, it balances out. Maybe we're saving some money and we're looking good and we're feeling good. So it's very important.
That's what I told Mando. I'm like, babe, I don't spend it on nothing else.
True.
Like I don't buy purses. Some people buy a purse every other
Gucci,
month,
Louis.
or whatever. I don't, nothing. The last time I bought anything like that was maybe a few years ago, which is nothing wrong. Cada quien tiene su, what they want to spend their money on when they have that extra money, right? Some people go to the club every weekend, bottles every weekend. Some people go on trips all the time, which we haven't. Okay. Some people, like there's just different, spend it on their kids and baseball and soccer. And
shit gets expensive.
You know what I'm saying? All of these little things add up, or going out to eat every weekend with the girls, like even if it's a brunch every week or like hanging out. We don't do none of that. Absolutely none of that. So I told Mando, this is what I want to spend some money on, just because I need to get better. Yeah. I need to like
look better, feel better, and it's wedding
and it literally took all of that for me to finally see results. Because in my head, I tell myself, if I'm spending this money, I better do good. Like I better see results. I better not be over there eating super late at night chicken wings and none of that, wings. And honestly, it's worked. It's worked out for me. So that's what I've been doing. And y la queso. And every now and then I'll do like a spinning class or random little things, which I haven't in a little while. But yeah,
there you go.
That's where I'm at right now.
I don't know how we got into health spiel.
Well, you said somebody asked.
The gym. Oh, that too, yeah. They were asking about health and how'd you lose so much weight and no sé qué.
Intermittent fasting too.
So yeah, we typically have a trivia question type game here that I really enjoy, but I decided to change it up today. I wanted to see how Gen Alpha Lily Bay is.
Gen Alpha?
Or see how old Lily Bay is.
Oh, dear.
Because see if she knows these top 10 Gen Alpha words.
I say, oh, dear. That's super... What is birds? Because we got that from a homeboy of ours.
That's like 80s and 70s. But you ready?
Yeah.
Let's see if she knows these words. And let's see. Riz.
Can you say it in a sentence? I heard it, but I don't know if I'm right.
El compa se liga a todas las quinceañeras porque tiene Riz.
Like swag?
Yeah, seduction skills.
Okay. I thought it was either swag or like that he's a vibe.
If you got Riz, you can pull anyone.
Yeah. Okay, swag. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's like saying like the Mexican version of tracas, but with the, what is it?
A reaction when you see someone attractive, usually used by boys.
Oh, that one I didn't know.
Yeah.
I've heard it, but I didn't know what it means.
Yeah.
You're probably saying it wrong, pinche.
Bro, I saw a girl with some big tamaleras, and I said, yeah. Okay, you got it?
Armando, por favor.
All right, ready? Next one. NPC.
Damn, I don't know that one either. I've heard of it, though.
Someone who acts like a background character. Super boring.
Okay. And if you're Gen Alpha, let me know if you know these. Somebody who acts, oh my God, yeah.
All right, let's not name him.
Yeah.
Ski BD. What the? This one I've never heard.
I never heard that one.
Skivvy D. A random nonsense Gen Alpha saying because they live in a meme world. All
I'm going to start saying that.
You have to know this one, babe.
A ver.
No cap.
Oh, yeah. That's old school, though.
What does that mean?
Like you're lying.
Mm-hmm. Not lying. For real. Okay. Bet.
Bet? Like what we say?
Yeah.
Or is there another new way of saying bet? Oh, that's not new neither.
I mean, they say it.
Bet is like saying, like, if Mando's like, let's do this tonight, I'll be like, bet, like saying yes.
Bet, okay.
Like,
let's do it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mid.
That it's okay.
Average, overrated. Okay.
Yeah. Not the vibes.
Yo, this right here is these two words, the one mid and this one that I'm about to say is Maria, your sister.
A ver.
On God.
Oh my God. Like that's right. Like hell yeah.
Yeah. Basically means I swear or for real. Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Dilulu.
Oh, like you just crazy that she's not out there. Like she's in La La Land.
Delusional.
Yeah.
Man, these words, I feel like they're used a lot. Like your sister, Yeral, Janelle, like that group, they use that a lot. Mm-hmm. We don't use them as much. I think the only one we use is bet and no cap.
Bet, no cap. Delulu too, a little bit.
I'm going to start using NPC.
NPC I've never used.
No? That's funny.
So what do you say? How do you say that in a sentence? NPC.
NPC, let's see. Example. Ese vato en la fiesta nomás parado, sin bailar. Total NPC.
I'm dead.
All right, guys. We had a little break, but we're back.
You guys don't know this, but it was a little bigger break. It was like a good 30, 45 minutes, right?
Yeah. So, wait, do you want to talk now?
I'll tell them why.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, we did a little pause on the renovations at the house because, once you buy a house, there's always something you want to do, fix.
No para.
And I told Mando this a long time ago too, before we were bought a house. But anyways, there was a few little things that we've been needing to fix for 3 years already, and we haven't. Which was 2 of the windows had a cracked. We think it was from, what was it?
Hurricane?
No, I think it was like either the people that were working here or from people that mow the lawn. You know how like little rocks. It was like little cracks. But they've been, that little crack has been getting on my nerves because when I see my house from the outside, Mando probably doesn't see it, but I do, honey. I do. We got all of our windows tinted, but that one window that was cracked, we couldn't tint until we fixed it. So every time I pull up to the house, it's an eyesore for me for the past 3 years. So finally today I remembered, I was like, oh, wait, let me see if a friend of mine has a plug. So I hit him up. He said, yeah. The guy's like, I'll be there in 25 minutes. And I was like, holy, okay, that's quick. The guy comes. He's like, I could do it today. I was like, hey, hell yeah, let's do it and get it over with, honey. So yeah, more of the story. That's what we're getting done.
Okay.
I told Mando that this is a little tip for you guys. Don't let things pile up if you can. And I know a lot of these little things are expensive, super expensive, but I'm talking about like the little things that you could possibly fix. You know, like he said for a new window, it was $90, right? Plus installation. So I was like, $90, and we've been sitting on that for 3 years already? Like, bruh. So yeah, just little things like that every now and then, I'm not saying a whole ass kitchen renovation, just the little things.
Yeah.
So.
All right, moving on. Last week we did our second or third Zodiac sign call out, and we brought the Zodiac signs back on the podcast, but we did a huge error. We pretty much said we did not know any Pisces. And we talked to this person every single day at the warehouse. So it was a little ridiculous that we didn't know. Well, we didn't remember her,
And I know her birthday, and I didn't remember.
She's a big subscriber, a listener. I think she listens to pretty much all our podcasts. So we want to shout her out. Miriam at the warehouse, our warehouse manager. She is a super hard worker. So go ahead, take it away, babe. Give us another little segment of Pisces.
All right, today, how to date a Pisces if you dare. Text them back fast or they'll start crying to eslabón armado.
Let's go.
Surprise them with small details. Una serenata con mariachi es lo mínimo. Chiquillo, Willie, are you listening or what, honey?
Así de fácil.
Let them cry. It's going to happen, whether it's over a sad movie or a puppy they once saw. And number 4, be patient. They fall hard, but if you break their heart, oof, van a andar poniendo indirectas en Facebook por 6 meses, chiquillo, para que vayan y digan.
That's right. So that's the Pisces.
Yeah, Pisces, 1,000%. If you missed last week's episode, we said a few little things about Pisces. Let me get to it. Mando text me so much, bruh, in a week. Hold on. Okay. We said that they are super emotional. They feel everything deeply, but just how they could be deeply sad, they could be deeply excited, deeply surprised, deeply in love. Like everything, every emotion is super heightened for them, right? 1,000% Miriam. 1,000% Miriam.
Shout out Miriam.
Big hearted, they'll give you their last slice of pizza if you're hungry. 1,000% Miriam. Unless it's Mando, because she knows that Mando will finish all her food. 1,000% though. They go with the flow. It is. She's super just going with the vibe. They don't make big plans, but they'll tag along to have fun.
That's true.
1,000%. Actually, her husband is my primo hermano, the one that we're always like complaining about, that he's always like, siempre quiere hacer tantas cosas. You know, he's always like, the family needs to be united. We need to do more things. And then doesn't plan nothing. Not even a carne asada. But one thing about her is that she is super down. Brunch, get party at a friend's house, get even like, let's go work out, let's go to the park, let's go skating. The most random things except skydiving. She's down. In a relationship, very much a romantic. You know what? I know she's going to hear this, but she's probably going to want me to do it. But now that we're talking about her and my cousin's the complete opposite. Doesn't show any emotion at all. Zero, nada whatsoever.
That's so funny.
Doesn't make plans neither, but I think I'm going to make him surprise her with something.
Wait, she's listening to
I don't
this,
care.
really, babe?
That way se pone las pilas. Like, now he got to do it,
Imagine.
you know? Got to do something. But yeah, oh my God, she would literally cry, right? But we'll see. Because it's already like in 2 weeks, her birthday. So, me tengo que poner las pilas.
There's enough time if he really
But I
wants
got to think of
would.
what, because even though she'll love anything, I would want it to be something that she actually wants, you know? Like, I'm not going to say, Willie, llévala una banda. Like, she doesn't care about banda like me, right? So it has to be
¿Tienes
something.
banda?
Yes.
Okay.
It has to be something with that vibe, if that makes sense. Right?
There you go. Write that down. Don't forget, because then she's listening and it doesn't happen. Imagínate.
But yeah.
But before we go, you guys, I just thought about this because I was scrolling through my text messages. I was like, you know what? Let me put her out in a good way. Let me tell you guys what happened a couple days ago. I got this text message, right? I got this text message. And I was surprised when I got it. I was like, damn, that was good. But also, I want to know why and what pushed you to do it. So let me read the text message and we'll go on. So basically, I text this person at 12:30 at night on a Saturday night, I think. I said, I'm editing some ads, by the way, not sleeping. So I text her that, right? Because she thinks I'm chilling on the couch, just knocked out. Pretty much, that's what happened.
It happens every day, though.
But not that night. And I got this text message back. I was like, I was shocked. When I got this text message, I was like, what happened, you know? But I loved it. And I'm not going to say what I felt or nothing, but let me read it for you guys. It says, we are thriving because of you. You're not just keeping us afloat. You're thriving us. And I appreciate you so much, honey. You're such an incredible provider. You have definitely surpassed my expectations of what our life was going to be like. I'm so blessed and grateful that you're mine. I want you to know that. Heart, heart, heart. So like that really, not that it got me emotional, but I've never received a message like that. So I just want to say thank you for it. And I said, thanks, baby. I appreciate you. Love you so much. Thank you so much for the message, because it's never happened. I've never got a message like that. So I want you to share why you did it, or what were you thinking, or what was the reason behind it?
Yeah. So I had already mentioned to Mando that I had seen something similar on TikTok where it said that we don't tell our men enough how much we appreciate them. Because us as women, a lot of times we're quick to bitch. We're known for that negativity, or like, our hormones, our periods, dealing with the kids all day. And Mando, I know, and a lot of men appreciate that from their wives. They know that the wives usually have a lot on the table, that they have to cook, they have to clean. It's a lot of it falls back on the woman, right? So, with that said, because of that, I feel like a lot of the time we forget to tell our men how much we appreciate them for everything that they're doing. And we all know that a lot of the men carry a lot on their shoulders too. Like, they feel that they have to be the providers. They feel like they have to do the most.
And never complain and just do it,
and never complain, and that they can't complain, that that's their job and that's all to it, But so when I had seen that TikTok, and that's why I told you guys in the past, I love seeing TikToks like that. TikToks of people giving back and stuff like that, because it motivates me to want to do that. Or it's like a little reminder to do it. Like, oh yeah, like I never thought about it that way. So yeah, I was like, damn, I never thought about it that way. Like, I've never told Mando. And when I sat there and thought about it, I'm like, yeah, like he really does work a lot. I tell him all the time, he's a super hard worker, but that's it. Like, I tell him, thank you, I love you, but
moving on.
Yeah, that's about it. Never really go into it like, you are the reason why we are afloat. You are the reason, like, you've exceeded my expectations of what I thought our life was going to be. Because yeah, we all have dreams and things that we want to have in life, right? A lot of us are still working towards that. But when I look at my life right now, it might not be perfect. Like, there's always, like, right now, little things that we got to fix here and there. But the overall, like, where we live, the location, we're close to home, we're close to family, our lifestyle, even my cows, like
we're making it happen.
All the little things put together. I can't believe that I got it now.
Yeah,
does that make sense? That I can't believe I've accomplished them right now. So, and that has a lot to do with you working super hard, late nights. You guys know that, Mando. People that know us personally, or like our friends, our influencer friends, our family, maybe not so much our family, more like the girls at work, they know that you are working 24/7. Mando wakes up on the laptop 24/7. Mando, before he goes to sleep, on the laptop till 1 o'clock, editing, ads, whatever, always, always, always working. And it's become such a norm for me, right? At one point, even annoying, because I'm like, babe, like, I want to hang out with you too. Like, you get home and you just go straight into your office, and then I go up to bed at 10, and then he falls asleep on the couch. And then by the time he goes up, I'm already been knocked out. So all I see is Mando working, never like just hanging out or none of that. So, yeah. And I know your love language is words of affirmation. So that was like perfect timing. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to start telling him more. But I feel like in the past, I've always wanted to express it, but I didn't know how. Like, when is the right time?
There's never a right time.
Like,
right?
it's it's always like, unless it's like your birthday or something and I write it out. But then by then we're over there in Puerto Rico somewhere, or celebrating your birthday. We're not even thinking about that. But I'm glad I saw that TikTok, and it was a perfect time, because it was Saturday night, almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Mando was still working, and that just made me remember, like.
Yeah, and I guess this is for the listeners too. Like, sometimes you wait until you guys break up, or you guys are going through something really, really traumatizing or hard, to say these words. But these words came out at a normal day, like just a normal day. It didn't need you or me to be sad, sick, mad, nothing like that. It was super normal. So that just gave me an extra push. Like, all right, like, you're doing this shit right, and you're getting noticed, and keep pushing, you know?
Yeah, because another reason why I wanted to say it is because Mando you guys know I'm not a stressor, but Mando is.
Yeah.
Mando does stress,
Unfortunately.
and I could see it in his face when he stresses. And a lot of times he doesn't want to tell me. A lot of times he tries to keep things from me, and I do honestly hate it because I know that I can help him de-stress, and he knows that too, right? So, but I get it. As a man, you never want to tell. A lot of men don't want to
show weakness.
To them, it's show weakness, but I also feel like you don't want to stress me.
Yeah.
So you rather keep it.
Yeah.
But then once I'm in this rabbit hole on TikTok of, how to better relationships and communication and acknowledgement, I saw something else and I was like, damn, I've never tried that. I don't think I have, but I want to start practicing that, right? Basically, like if I see you stressing, instead of adding more to your plate, try to see what I can do to help you, like to cheer you up for a little bit, to help you like
get my mind off of
my mind off of it, but low key without you even noticing.
Okay.
So my little treats with your little chocolates that I've been doing lately, I know like Mando genuinely loves chocolate, and we don't ever really have it at the house because like, fit life and
bro, Carmen brought some chocolates like 4 days ago, and them shits are gone.
Yeah,
they're gone.
2 whole packs.
No, just one. The one she bought for me.
Okay,
that was gone. It just had like 6
I forgot
pieces.
I had those. I had one the other day.
I haven't had one.
And I noticed that you had finished all of
I'm
yours
not touching
already.
yours. I was like, I'll eat mine. No
Well, it's because you don't like coconut. If not, you would have ate
that's
mine
true.
too. But so yeah, doing more little things to help you. It's like a low key way of de-stressing you without you even realizing it. But it's not even me saying like, what can I do to help you? Right? It's not even doing that. Like you could, but it's other little things like, if he's stressing or, maybe like go rub his back a little bit or, hug him, power hug, tell him everything's going to be fine. Just little things like that. So that's when I started incorporating like the little chocolates every now and then. Right. And even like helping him get organized. I always try to do little things to help him, decompress and de-stress. But in a relationship, that's how it should be. Like I think you need to work on that though, because I noticed lately that if I'm stressed, and it usually has to do with cleaning, that if I'm like stressed and like overstimulated with something, you get more moody instead of like,
let me help you.
Instead of like, oh, what can I do? Or, have you noticed that about you? Like if you see me a little moody, I notice that you get more moody.
Yeah, I guess so. So we got to fix that.
Yeah. Instead of being, and that aggravates me a little more. And it doesn't lead to a fight or nothing. It's just like in the back of our heads. But you shouldn't do that. Don't do that no more.
Note taken.
And you don't do it all the time, but I have caught it
Sometimes.
a few times.
No, yeah.
I think the reason why I caught it more now is because I'm like, damn, when I see him stress, I try to fix it, right?
Yeah.
But then when he sees me stress, he gets more moody. Like, how the hell?
That's true. Yeah, we'll fix that.
But anyways, this is another way how we try to keep our relationship better and afloat by communicating things like this. If not, it'll get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah, and I think to top it off, to finish this podcast, because this feels like the longest podcast ever, but hope you guys enjoyed it. And I feel like because of this podcast, we're able to speak to each other more, We're able to conversate, see what's coming, even though like we don't fully clearly speak because there's things that we just can't talk on here. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, we're able to talk.
And it's because our listeners are asking good questions and making us slow down, sit, and especially when they're like, but go in, because they know that I could be like, oh, we just don't argue by next subject, right? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Nos vemos.
Bye.
TCR Squad.